What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful December morning, and gonna try and make some more progress on the wagon here. So today I'm really focusing on finishing cleaning up this transmission. I've been a lazy shithead because I haven't been really taking the time to degrease this thing so I could paint it. Want to do the throwout bearing, and I want to eventually just merge everything back together, get that motor ready to be put back in the car. So I guess I'm just gonna start by degreasing this transmission. So this will probably take forever. All right, I think I'm ready to start painting this bad girl. It's not perfect, but dude, these tiny little like honeycomb things in here make it a pain in the ass to paint or to clean out. So I'm just gonna start with that. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be perfect, but it's a transmission. Nobody's even gonna see it. So I think I'm good with that. Definitely looks a hell of a lot better than it did when I first took it off. So the paint that I got on this one is got this engine enamel here that I'm going to be using. It's just, you probably can't really see it. It's a dark gray, kind of like an iron color. So should look pretty good. So let's get to it. Alright, so transmission is all painted. Came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely looks better than it did. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on over to, so that right there is a throwout bearing. I'm just gonna use a rag and just clean this up just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start undoing these bolts. I think it's just 4 bolts. The whole thing should just pop right out, and I got another one. Oh, Nelly. She is in there. Oh, okay. Alright, so in theory, this whole thing should just pop right out. Just like that. Alright, so as you can see, these are exactly the same. This is the new one right here. Now what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of grease on the shaft and then put a little bit of grease on this seal. And I think that's where I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna just put it all back together. Alright, so as you can see, the new throwout bearing is installed. That's from the outside of it. Damn, that's a sexy looking transmission though. Alright. That is the finished product there. The transmission is all back together. I was looking everywhere online to figure out the torque specs for this bell housing. I talked to a couple of people, and they pretty much all said just make it really fucking tight. And it's like, well, okay, I'm not trying to, you know, crack the casing or anything. So I just like One final thing I want to get done tonight is just this thermostat housing, because I actually, a while ago, I tried to epoxy in here like a year ago, and it's starting to give out now and leaking a little bit, so it's just these 3 bolts here. Pop that thermostat housing off, I already have another one, and then I'll call it a night. Alright, new thermostat housing is all on. It's just those 3 bolts. So we got transmission, thermostat housing. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Just a little short one for you. And I'm pretty fucking stoked with how this thing's coming out. So, sick. We'll have the motor back in pretty soon. I need to do a couple more adjustments. I need to do some things with the intake manifold so that it can handle boost and kind of cap off some of the unused ports. But it's looking pretty good, and yeah, well, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.